when you talk. All right, guys. So we are here live with Jose and Miguel from H3 Auto. Is that correct? Okay. So Jose, pretend like that mic, like don't be scared of the microphone, Jose. Get right up on it, pretend like it's an ice cream cone, but don't lick it. Okay, we'll start off with a joke, guys. Did you know alligators, when they're born, they can grow up to 15 feet, but most of them are only born with 4?
Oh.
Okay. So guys, this is the first time we've actually had some. So you guys are actually high school students right now, correct? Okay. I'm not hearing him.
I'm not hearing him.
Keep talking.
Yeah, we're going into our
There we
junior
go.
year.
Okay. So junior year, you guys are over at Davis High School?
Yep. Correct.
Okay. So high school students and entrepreneurs, and we're in 2023 where the media and soccer moms and the Karens of the world, they basically say that kids are just looking for a bunch of handouts. They don't want to work. They want everything for free. So what made you guys decide to not only go to school, you guys are wrestling, you're in football, and you started a business. So kind of tell us about how this all started and how do you balance these things out?
I mean, as far as sports, I mean, like ever since I was a little kid, my uncle, he actually got me into wrestling with my cousin. And I think that's kind of where I built up like a good work ethic, like just always being in the wrestling room. And then I transitioned into football, and I've been balancing those two sports out for like quite a while now. And I just like slowly fell in love with the sport, and just all the coaches, they've been like mentors to me,
Okay.
almost like father figures in a way. And they've just been guiding me, keeping me on the right path. Even till today, I still see a lot of them at like football games still, because a lot of their sons and other players on the team, we all meet up here and there and we get to talk. And I feel like that's really helped me become who I am today. Just that growth of those sports and learning how to respect people and just work hard no matter what and never giving up.
And Miguel, so with you, you look like a football player. You look like you can knock down a fucking door if you wanted to. So tell us a little bit about your school background, obviously, but then kind of segue into how did you guys end up starting a business?
My school background, I've gotten pretty good grades. I've gotten good grades mostly. Like right now, I have last school year, I had around a 3.7, 3.8 GPA, and I'm an honor student, and just have a couple AP classes, and we're both going into YVC next year.
What is that?
YVC, Yakima Valley College.
Stay the way you are right now. Stay just up on it, just like that.
Okay.
You can move it around
Okay.
to adjust it to your face.
Yeah. But we're both going to YVC.
Okay.
The Running Start program over there. YVC.
Okay. I've only been in Washington for about 90 days, so this is all like new words to me.
Yeah, but there's a Yakima Valley. There's a little community school here.
Okay.
Yeah, and Davis offers a Running Start program where kids can get a running start on college, and we're both gonna start doing it. I'm gonna go for business and accounting, and
I'm kind of trying to go into psychology.
Okay.
yeah, and we're just trying to get good grades and hopefully go into college soon.
And how old are you guys?
I just turned 16. I want to say, actually last week. I turned 16 last week.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm still 15.
15.
I turned 16 next month.
This is crazy. 15 and 16. I don't know if I should feel old or what's going on, but so 15 and 16 years old, you guys are in prepping for college.
Yeah.
And how did this auto detailing business start with H3 Auto Detailing?
All right. So one day I was actually like, my mom told me to go clean out her car. And I just got a little vacuum, went to the store, got like a couple products, just some wipes, a spray. And she was actually kind of impressed with the results. I mean, it wasn't too good, but like the car was pretty clean. And I called Miguel. I was like, dude, we should I've been seeing like a lot of videos where people are detailing car and just making good money for themselves. And he was like, you know what, I've been like seeing that pop up here and there too. He was like, let's start a business. And surprising enough, we actually like followed through with it, and it's where we are right now.
And how long have you been doing this now?
About 2 months, around
A month and a half, probably around there.
I'm gonna help Miguel out over here.
Oh, okay.
How does that feel?
That feels good. All right.
That feels good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I was gonna bump it on his chin, but I don't want to get X-rated over here. So with the auto detailing, so let's say, okay, you guys are 15 and 16 years old. there's obviously critics out there that are like, they don't know what they're doing. They're going to mess up my car. They're probably using Dawn dish soap. So what kind of research have you guys done on what competitors are doing? Kind of why would I feel comfortable having you guys detail my BMW?
Honestly, we just do research on Google and like other other websites like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, we get a lot of our resources from TikTok. That's where they honestly help out a lot with like they say not to use Armor All and just like other products like that, like chemical guys.
Yeah, no.
They're pretty bad. And
we've heard.
It's crazy because there's people going, they get their information from TikTok.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what,
TikTok is
we live in a time in the dawn where, of course there's going to be some nutty shit on TikTok, but that's where businesses are promoting on TikTok. Social media influencers are promoting on TikTok. Professionals are promoting their businesses on TikTok. So it can be a very valuable resource. So you guys find a lot of your resource and your information from social media. You're not Googling websites. Okay, this company produces this. You're actually going to influencers who've got a decent following and a reputation.
Yeah.
And you're basically picking their brains and using the information and the resources they tell you to use. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about like what kind of soap are you using on cars?
We don't really use the soap. We use right now like our mostly cleaners, I guess. We have an all-purpose cleaner from PNS.
Yeah, PNS.
And then we also use for leather protectant is Maguire's.
Maguire's
Shine, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 3-in-1. We just like it's a protectant, it's a little shine, and like just all around like good chemical to use on your products.
So do you go to people or they come to you?
We go to people.
Yeah, we go to people. I mean, starting up, it was actually like a lot of family members. They really helped us like kind of push out our business and help us start up. And now we're getting more clients, and we're actually doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, we started off with a little bit of family first, and we're just charging them like at first we didn't charge them anything just to see how it was going.
Right.
Yeah, and then we started charging like $80, just something,
right,
not too much, just enough to like keep up with the chemicals that we're using. And then after that, we made a little like log for like what we charge for.
Yeah.
Other, like
were you kind of going through like what the products are costing you, how much time you're putting into this, travel, things like this, right?
At the same time, we want to like be able to compete with other people.
Right.
Like Spanky's, they're like a car wash. They also detail cars, and I think they charge about like 110 or 120.
Okay.
So you still want to give people like a good deal at the same time, so they can come to us instead of going to people like that.
Okay.
And
instead of them like helping out a big business, we're a smaller business that are gonna like trying to start something big soon, and like we influence other people to like maybe start their own business soon. And it's not either just interior detailing and like it could be anything else. Yeah, and just like just to help out like small businesses instead of a big corporate. Like,
so do you guys do this on like the weekends after school, or right now is like
we're summer break? So like right now we're like,
okay, you're in summer break.
We're really flexible right now. We have like anywhere from 11 and on, because we start conditioning from 9 to 11 almost every day. And we actually just got back from a wrestling camp not too long ago. So like just small things like that, we have to like adjust our schedule. But as far as now, we're really flexible.
Okay. And you guys have transportation?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why we started the H3, because I actually drive a Hummer H3, and
okay, I was wondering if the H3 was a Hummer.
we throw our detail products in the back, and we got our clients. We go to them. We're all a mobile business.
Do you know who made Hummers popular in the United States?
No, I don't.
Who did?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Actually?
Did you know that?
No, I had no clue.
You got to look up Arnie and his Hummers. He used to have the old school Hummers. They're more like military grade Hummers.
Oh, like before. The H1s?
Yeah.
The H1s? Yeah.
The H1s.
God, Hummer HE,
the EVs? They just came out.
Those are so nice. The ones that just came out.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
the Hummer Vs?
No, I probably have seen them.
They're in the new Barbie movie.
They're what?
They're in the new Barbie movie.
The new We were just talking about that. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah,
we went yesterday.
Is it worth seeing?
I see. Yeah.
All right.
Because it's not just like girly Barbie. It's funny, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's got some good actors in there.
It's like dumb funny.
Dumb funny. That's what I like.
Yeah, I like it. You should go watch it, honestly.
Where'd you guys watch it at?
The Majestic.
Yeah.
Is that where you said to go, Tony?
No.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
It's right over here. It's like where you go and eat and stuff, sit down.
Yeah.
So how many cars do you got? How many vehicles have you guys detailed at this point?
Like 10.
Yeah, like around 10.
Okay.
Around 10 vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, are we counting family members too?
Yeah.
Probably a little bit more than.
Yeah, a little more than just because it's a little harder to keep track when you just
Right.
Yeah, because we honestly just try to have fun whenever.
Yeah, we do.
It's fun. Like we're just having fun.
And we do a good job too. It's
Yeah.
not just like, oh, let's just go mess around in someone's car. We actually we take our time. We do everything right, and
Mhm.
it's just fun doing it. Not having to like be on a strict schedule on what you're having to do. And
Do you guys bring like a pressure washer, or do you use like their hose?
We
do connect to their water hose because we have a vacuum extractor,
Okay.
and it'll shoot out water, and it also sucks it back up at the same time to like really get under that cloth.
So that hooks up to the hose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a hose connector already. As
Okay.
long as you have like a
hose.
A water.
yeah, well,
water-
just
water
a hose.
So if you go to like an
somewhere where there's
apartment,
water.
if you go to an apartment building, there's got to be somewhere. There's got to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a
Yeah.
place to
Yeah.
connect to water, right?
Yeah.
Like we go
Okay.
to them, so at their house they had they
Right.
had something that we can connect to.
Okay.
Mhm. And then we also use a little shop vac from it's around-
Rigid. It's a rigid shop vac.
yeah,
Okay.
rigid shop vac.
And that's where we connect our extractor and everything.
Okay. That's how you air out the car and
Yeah,
stuff.
we have air compressors and then
A generator to hook up our
Generator.
extension cords.
detail brushes, like just
So you
Whatever
guys
back.
invest in. So you said you got everything off of Amazon. You spent your time.
Yeah.
And you got it off
Yeah.
Amazon. So you're actually taking some time and some effort, and you're putting into this. So is
Yeah.
your goal to like grow this and keep doing this, or is this more something you just want to do until you guys go off to college? Like how serious is this for you guys?
I'd say for both of us it's like pretty serious.
Oh, yeah.
Just- yeah, we're just trying to build it soon. Just
I'm trying
have
to
more
go
clientele and
as far as we can with it. I'd like that because at one point we are gonna grow up and we're gonna go to college, and it's gonna be kind of hard to keep going with that. But for now, I mean, if we can take it to like the next level, maybe even have our own shop one day where we can still do what we're doing, go to people's houses if we have to. It'd be nice.
Do you guys have any support from like the school? Does the school know you're doing this, or do they?
no, I don't believe this.
Well, not really the school, but
But
as far as some coaches do know.
yeah,
Okay.
some coaches
Yeah.
know, family members, a lot of and other supportive people out there. Like today, we went to Office Depot to go get some more business cards to hand out today, and even she was just like, "I'll support you guys," and she said she'll give me a call later she has 2 cars that she wants us to do. I was like, "Dang, like
That's nice.
Yeah.
And I imagine you guys will do like discounts for like multiple vehicles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we do.
yeah.
Or like
Like different-
offices, you go to like an office building and say, hey, we're doing cars. We're going to be here today. Our normal price is, $100 or $85, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Anybody comes down today that works in this building, 20% off, things like that. Those are
Yeah.
great ideas. So tell me a little bit more about, is there a third person or is it just the two of you?
It's just us two.
yeah, it's just us."
It's
two.
just us.
Okay. So are you guys like, is it incorporated and all of that? Have you gone that far yet? Like a business, like a bank accounts,
Well,
things, or
Not really.
when people pay you, how do they pay you? Is it like a cash?
Cash,
Cash
card,
app?
Cash App, Venmo, anything.
PayPal.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really anything, and then usually I get the money, then I just give them.
Yeah.
We do 50-50.
And we even have like a little credit card scanner.
Okay.
You plug it into your phone, they scan in the money.
Is that through like Square or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's through
Square.
Square.
Okay.
We use my mom's logins, so we get to be over 18.
Oh, really?
yeah, but it still works.
So how many kids in your school are running their own businesses?
Probably a couple, to be
Yeah, a
honest.
couple.
Like at Davis, a lot of people, they try to they work hard too. They try to make their own businesses and get out there.
So why do you think all we hear about is how kids they're lazy these days? Why do you think that rumor is being spread out there?
I mean, maybe some people are just looking in the wrong areas or not really taking the time to go through it. And sometimes it could just be the people who are actually working hard aren't promoting their business that well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you never know. You just have to keep looking, and you'll find kids who are actually really hardworking and dedicated, who are willing to work hard to get what they want.
Have you guys come across anybody that's giving you guys like pushback or not taking you serious? Have you felt that at all?
A little bit.
Well, actually, one time,
Yeah.
when we're just starting off, we're driving around people's houses door to door, trying to do what we can to get some clients. And there's this one guy we went to go knock on his house. He was actually all for it, but he never gave us a call back.
No.
It just felt like it let us on a little bit, but it was it's okay. We don't really mind it, but
Yeah, some will, some won't. You got to
Yeah.
move on to the next one. And that's probably the advice for anybody getting into a business is people will waste your time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's a numbers game. And the fact that you're going knocking on door to door,
Yeah, we did that at first. That was
Yeah.
It's like the people don't even knock on doors anymore. Everyone's so antisocial. They're like, can I text them? When I was a kid, we used to go wash cars. But we were literally like walking around a neighborhood with a bucket.
Bucket, water, soap, sponge.
That's what we were doing, charging like $5 a car. This is back in like the 90s. So to see people doing this, now, I didn't even know that people were still kind of going around and doing that. But you guys are actually doing it in a professional way.
Yeah.
So what's been the biggest challenge you guys have come across when you guys decided, hey, my mom said we should go do this. She loved the way I did her car. From going to there to having a business, what were some of the struggles that, because people are afraid to start a business?
Oh, yeah.
What's the hardest part for you guys that you have noticed?
I think at first it was getting clients, and then just trying to talk to people about like why we should do their car, because they're like, they ask for like, oh, how long you've been doing this, and when you say like a month or like something like that, like a short time range, they get a little skeptical about like, oh, should I trust them to do my car?
I mean, what's the worst that could really happen? It's not like you're washing the car with metal rags. I mean, do you tell people like, if you're not happy, you don't have to pay me? Like, do you guys give them some kind of
we
a
can
satisfaction?
figure out an arrangement with them, but so far, I don't want to jinx it, but we haven't had any people like that so far. Everyone's actually like pretty happy what we're doing. Like, we had that lady 2 days ago. She actually gave us a tip. She was like, I really love what you guys are doing. I'll call you guys if I ever need another car.
So you should be getting people when you go out to these places. You should go. Have you guys heard of Fiverr?
Yeah.
Okay.
People like, they pay you to do things.
It's on
I think
on the internet. FIVERR.
App Store, right?
It's in the App Store. So it's used for, you can either be a Fiverr, like you can either advertise your shit on Fiverr, not you guys, but let's say like your business cards, you get your business cards made on Fiverr. You go there and let them create it for like $5, but you could get a little sign made up like with your Instagram logo and stuff on it. And when somebody's happy, you could say, hey, do me a favor, take a picture and hold up your Instagram and get them to tag, because now, because it's like you guys you're not on Google yet because you don't have an actual business like Google My Business. And maybe Tony could talk to you about that. Maybe Tony, could we create these guys a website?
Yeah, we probably could on Shopify.
Could we donate a website to them and just give it to them?
100%.
So we can make you guys. So Tony builds websites. So maybe we can build you guys a little website. Now, whatever the costs are associated to like keeping the website up, I think it's pretty inexpensive. You could talk to Tony about that, but you'd have to cover that cost. But we can build it for you, and that way you can get a Google My Business listing where people can leave you reviews. Because that's the problem, is all these people love your work, but nobody fucking knows it, because unless they're going online and talking about it, which other than seeing you guys post, I think you posted the post I saw, right?
Yeah, I posted the post on Facebook.
I misread it. When I saw the post, I thought it was a coach that was posting kids that were doing this, and he was promoting it, which that would have been cool too.
That would have been cool.
But I think that's what you guys should be doing. I think you should be, when you're done, say, if you like the work, a tip is great, don't get me wrong, but getting somebody to, because most people have Instagram or Facebook, say, take a picture with us and have your logo in the background and tell people to follow you. That's going to grow your community, because you guys are a local community.
Help us get our name out there.
Help you get your name out there.
That seems like a good idea. We'll probably use it too.
Yeah. So some of the struggles that you guys are running into as young entrepreneurs. So let's say there's some other kids out there, even adults, that are like, I want to start a business, but I don't really know where to start. Who's been your biggest supporters of you guys doing this?
I feel like our parents have been,
our moms especially.
My mom and his mom have just been really like on it. And even when we told them that we're gonna be like on a podcast talking about this, they were really happy.
They're so excited.
Veronica?
And
Is she in there?
Yeah.
Is she talking live? Whose mom is Veronica?
That's Miguel's mom.
Hi, Veronica.
Good job.
Hi, Mom.
I know it is God.
We're here. This is fun. We don't get we haven't had a lot of opportunity. We actually want to get more. I don't want to use the word kids, because you guys are like really like young men. You got a mustache kind of growing over there. Kind of grow. He's kind of got a mustache. So we are going to get Jose a haircut, I think. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, Jose, you've got a unique head of hair. Do you like work that way, or is that just like out of bed and go?
It grows fast, so most time I don't even do my hair.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I can't mess with it too much because Miguel's like a giant over here. I don't want Miguel to come sideline me when I'm not looking.
Hey, he knows you just doing the best.
We don't want to mess with you guys.
But so your moms are supportive of what you
Yeah.
guys are doing.
Yeah.
And that's, I imagine, having encouraging adults. And look, there's a difference between, oh yeah, go for it, boys, versus like the reality of, hey, there's going to be some struggles. Not everybody's going to say yes. Not everybody's going to, people are going to just assume because you're younger that, you know, you're not going to take it serious. So overcoming those objections and adversity and, you know, ups and downs.
Yeah.
What do you guys see yourself doing? Like, how do you guys promote this? Do you just promote it online? Are you keeping a log of people that you do? Are you like getting their information and tracking it?
Yeah, I keep
He
all
has
the information.
all the clients,
Yeah.
past clients, future clients that we may have on his phone.
Yeah, through Facebook, they get a lot of people text me on Messenger and Instagram. I have a couple in my email too, but usually I put in my reminders, and then in reminders, so you know how you click a little circle, how it completes it and it gets rid of it. There's a a completed option, and you can see all your past like reminders, and that's how we usually keep our
And this is digital.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
all
on your phone.
online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an app.
it's on,
on your
notes,
phone?
right? On your
Yeah.
notes.
Oh, just notes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on your
Yeah.
notes, yeah.
And when somebody books an appointment, how do you guys keep track of that?
We usually just put in reminders.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In our reminders, we'll get a little notification. We'll talk to each other prior, what the plan is, make a little plan, and go execute it.
Do you guys charge based on like if it's a small car versus like an SUV?
That's something we kind of been
Yeah,
thinking
we've been
about.
thinking about
So
usually
far,
because-
we've just been a flat price, but sometimes it's like a big old SUV. It's obviously going to be
Yeah.
more work than
yeah,
than the normal 5-seat car.
Right.
we could detail some like a little sedan, you know, like it's not too much, but then we have a work truck, like those big old diesel trucks full of mud.
Yeah.
That's what we're like thinking about upping the price a little, just because like it's a little more dirtier and
Extra
bigger,
work, waste
yeah.
more materials,
for the
more time.
What's the material that you go through the most?
Probably our all-purpose cleaner, because that's like just everything, you know. It's our leather. You could put it on leather, cloth, the doors. It's just to get everything clean. So then when we go with that last finish, that last spray, it'll give it a nicer finish, and just overall, it's gonna clean the car better, take out any grease, mostly get our stains out.
Yeah, because we use the all-purpose cleaner as a disinfectant, and like we wipe down, disinfectant the whole car, and like the first steps of it, and that's usually what we use mostly. Like,
How long does it take you for a typical like car versus an SUV? What's the time that somebody's gonna have you come over? How long are they gonna be waiting before they can take off?
I think the one we just recently did, that we just posted on Instagram, it took us around 2 hours.
I think hour 45 probably.
Hour 45.
It was
Yeah,
it was pretty big though. It was a Chevy
Yeah.
Equinox,
Okay.
and
Was it dirty?
it was full of dog hair.
I think we have it on the Instagram. It's the one that we just posted. The
Let's
shot that we
pop
just
over
posted.
their Instagram, Tony.
Pull it up. Okay. Yeah, we try to make every caption a little funny. Just
It should be the first one right there.
yeah. Can we click on the poster now?
Is that is there audio on there?
No,
No,
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Click on that first one, Tony. Man,
There we go. That's a little.
is there an after picture on there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
could.
don't go.
There's like
Hit the arrow.
that little arrow.
No, that,
Oh, that's the previous post.
That's a previous.
We can look at that one too.
Yeah, that one.
look at that thing.
The caption goes, "New Jeep, who this?"
Yeah,
Let's try to add a little humor to it.
Let's hit let's hit the arrow.
There we go.
There should be like about 4 or 5 before pit.
Man, look at that thing.
Somebody
Yeah.
likes their white claw.
Holy moly. No officer, I wasn't drinking White Claws. Man.
Yeah, but then that's when it's all.
Oh, wow. That's night and day.
Dang.
Yeah, so that one, it was around when the sun starts going down. It was.
And what kind of vehicle is that?
It was a newer Jeep.
Too.
What is it?
It was a Jeep.
That was a
I think
Jeep?
like 2018.
Okay.
Something like that.
They must have been happy with the outcome.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
give us
$40 tip.
$40 back.
Nice. And you charge them how much?
We charged them 80 because it was this was
family member.
Early
a
on?
family member.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they gave us 120.
120.
Yeah, they gave us
And
120.
let's go back, Tony, to
This caption's "Get rid of the dog or get rid of the hair." It was a lot.
is it hard to get rid of dog hair in cars?
Honestly,
Well, when it sticks to the cloth, yeah, it's just a long process.
So when you get dog hair on a car, because I deal with
Mhm.
this, with my dogs and cats. We take our dogs like the
Yeah.
mountains and stuff. Are you using some sort of a brush?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's called a Viking.
Yeah, we have a little Viking tool, and you just scrape it, and it'll like bunch up the hair, and then we just vacuum it up.
Okay. So you guys have done, 10, 15 cars or whatever,
Mhm.
and you take photos of all. You ask them, hey, can we use your car? Can we like take?
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually.
most people are pretty open about it. We
Right.
haven't
Yeah, no one
we
really,
haven't had anyone who
minds
hasn't
it.
let us
Mhm.
take a picture.
I'd be taking pictures of every single one of them.
Yeah, we do.
So you have more photos
We
you
have
haven't
more
put up
photos
here
we
yet.
haven't
We have more
put 'em up
fun.
yet.
Yeah, we just haven't put them up yet.
Again, we're talking about like what makes people want to hire
Yeah.
you, right? And that one looks sharp too. What is that?
That's the other car.
Okay, that looks like a BMW.
Chevy Equinox.
No, Chevy Equinox.
Yeah, it was really nice too. I liked it.
I would say the more pictures and photos you guys can get up there, it's going to give you
Exactly.
more credibility to
Yeah.
show that you've done more cars. And start do you guys follow other people?
We're gonna start. Yeah.
Yeah.
We at first we weren't really on Instagram. We just built it and then just kind of left it there for a little bit.
Okay.
Then we started getting like the business cards and trying to get like little flyers, I guess, and trying to we still follow the door to door like technique for a little bit,
Right.
and then once like it got a little like boring,
Got a
I
little
would say.
slow.
A little slow. We kind of started going more onto Instagram and following people back.
And don't forget, up on the left-hand corner of our screen, there should be a text the word WISE Media to get live notifications of when we go live, guys. So make sure you go ahead and text the word WISE Media to the number shown on the screen. I don't know what the number is, else I would say. We can't hear you, Tony. Tony forgets he's got to use a microphone.
866-349-5488.
That's the voice of the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. So what is some advice you have for somebody that wants to start a business that is a little hesitant? They don't feel like anyone's going to take them serious. What are some words of wisdom that we have from our two young gentlemen over here?
And advice I would say is take a bet on it, is what I would say. Just don't go all in at first, and just go take a little by little.
When you say don't go all in, you mean I say mentally go all in,
Yeah, mentally go
but
all
don't
in.
break the bank.
Yeah, don't break the bank just starting off, because let's say you want to do like window cleaning, or that's a good service.
Yeah,
People
I heard
do.
of that one.
Yeah, and let's say you want to do window cleaning. Sorry,
Window killing.
but you want to like go to dollar store, go to Walmart, spend like a good $30, $50, $100, whatever fits your budget, and just take it little by little. Try to find a client at first, and if people like your work, if people just want to help you out and just support you, then that's when I would say start buying more stuff and start like breaking the bank a little.
Do you feel there's a balance where people give you guys a shot? They're like, oh, look at these kids trying to make it, where it's like, granted, you're kids and it's cool to see that you're doing it, but I imagine you don't just want people to hire you because, oh, we're cute little kids that are out there doing it. You want people to hire you because you're doing good work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, giving a referral, I imagine you don't want the referral being, oh, you should give these two kids a call. They do, it's like, give these guys H3 a call because they do valuable work.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel that your work is as on point as, somebody that's been doing it for a length of time? And are you trying to use the right techniques so you're able to compete in with people that have been doing it for a while?
Well, I feel like already, we're off to a great start in my eyes, and I feel like we can already compete with those people that are up there, especially when I see people detailing cars, it's usually just one person, and how we're doing it, it's an extra set of eyes, we get like every little crevice, crack, everything, we're able to see that a little bit better than other people, I would say, and which just leads to a better job on a car, a new set of eyes.
I would get a picture and post it up on Instagram because I'm assuming you carry this stuff in your vehicle.
Yeah,
because you got the SUV. I would get a picture with all the stuff you guys are using, stuff more than just like a bucket and rags. Cause I think that's the mentality of, unfortunately, when people hear a 15 and 16-year-old kid out washing cars, you picture like, Huckleberry Finn walking around with a bucket and, on his phone chewing bubble gum, where you guys are actually gone out and invested in equipment, materials. You're doing research on what not to use, like don't use Armor All, don't use Dawn soap, things that are going to make the car have longevity versus destroying it in the near future. So I think you guys should be showing that stuff. That's some of the stuff that I would want to see, because I didn't know what you guys, until having you guys come in here today, I really didn't know what you guys are using to clean the cars.
Even if it's-
No, yeah, I get you. I think you say just showing our equipment more.
Showing the equipment more, or
Showing
even a
that we
picture of you guys just standing in front of his Hummer,
Yeah.
with all the stuff you guys are using, or maybe do it like, we bought this tool because it does this. Give almost like little TikTok tutorials on the shit that you're using.
And our highlights, we can make some highlights, different little segments that people can click through. And right there, it don't matter how many pictures you post. I mean, people are gonna see the work that we do, what we're using, and it's gonna make them feel comfortable.
It's just repetitive, dude. It's just putting stuff out there, because a lot of times egos get involved, right? And you guys know people should be valuing you for your work, but you also know you might have an extra mountain to climb because people are going to prejudge you because of your age. So knowing that in your mindset, don't let that be, don't just assume that they should give you a shot. Say, okay, I'm going to go earn this guy that thinks I'm just some fucking dumb kid that doesn't know what he's doing. Go show him that you're not, show him, say, look, how many people are walking around here knocking on your door, but the equipment that we're carrying around, you guys got several $100s so far invested in this. And I'm sure every time you turn around, you're going, oh, we should probably get this. We should probably purchase this. Do you guys create like a wish list on Amazon?
Well, that's how we started off with that little wish list. We just,
how much was it? Around
like
$600.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at first we used we had our supportive moms help us out with the money, and then after that we started paying them back with a couple detailing jobs. And then now we're just looking into buying more equipment. Just
what's the next piece of equipment you guys see yourself buying?
Probably a steamer.
I was thinking about a steamer, just because I heard they're really good to breaking up like gum and stuff like that, all the dirty.
Like the portable steamers, or plugs in, or like a legit
an electric one. We want to get. We haven't done our research on them yet. We've seen them here and there, and so far it looks like a good investment. But we want to make sure we're getting something of good quality that's gonna last us and it's gonna do a really good job in the car.
You guys should start take advantage of the kid thing, right? There's people out there going, oh, let's help out the kids. You guys should have your wish list on all the things that you need and post that. Because post it on Facebook and Instagram, that was Snapchat, TikTok and stuff, because you never know. Somebody be like, oh, I want to,
help these kids.
I would rather help out, to see like a 50-year-old guy that's just getting started off in life. It's not as invigorating as to see somebody, because if you're doing this now at this age, imagine when you add 10, 15, 20 years to your life cycle where you're already motivated, you're already taking stuff seriously, you took an investment from your parents and you're paying them back. Everybody needs that helping hand to get off the ground. But the fact that you guys are like doing things like this now, when a lot of other kids, not saying they're being lazy, but they're just being kids, they go to school, they get their good grades, but then they're out playing and partying and stuff, where you guys are school, sports, and then running a business. And it doesn't sound like you have to do this, right? It sounds like you guys come from good homes where
we have to, but it just, I don't really like my mom giving me stuff. Like,
me either.
Like, let's say I want a new pair of shoes. I don't really want her like going out to the store and buying me one. Like, I rather, I feel better about myself and like more confident wearing the shoes if
she's listening right now. So you're
but
not getting a pair of shoes when you need
it's okay. No, but I feel more confident and I just feel better about me wearing something that I bought.
It's fucking A, bro. That's get a fucking high five for that.
It's just like,
look at the mitts on this guy. Put your hand up. Other hand. Widescreen, Tony. Look at this. Jesus. This fucking giant over here.
It's like a sense of self-gratification when you know that you're working hard and you're being rewarded for it. And
it feels good, right?
It feels really
and even
good.
then, before we even started detailing cars, like we actually like same thing, door to door, mowing people's lawns. That's kind of how
mowing people's lawns at first.
Like dragging a lawnmower behind you.
No, we would carry in a truck.
Okay.
It was our other friend's truck. He would kind of help us, give us little rides here and there.
That's a tough business. That's good.
It's hard out there in the sun.
We have a couple clients though. I have around 6-7 clients, and that's how I started. We started with the detailing business. I feel like too, because already like it was my business at first, but then I was like, hey, do you guys want to help out? Like I can mow, and you guys can weed whack. Like I can mow, and you guys pull weeds. Or
now we got 2 lawnmowers. Boom, get it done here and there.
2 lawnmowers, a couple weed eaters, and just.
Dude, you two are going to be like kind of like forces to reckon with as time progresses, because the thing you have against you is just not you not a lot of life experience, and the more you go through these, you're going to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And your jump on it though is most 15 and 16 year olds are not doing this unless it's like go go clean my car for me, or go cut the
Yeah.
grass as a chore.
Like someone,
Yeah.
parent telling a kid.
Right. You guys are taking it as a business opportunity.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in kind of structured households? Did your parents have like expectations of what you needed to do?
I mean,
Basically, yeah, a little bit. Just 'cause, like my mom wouldn't want me like having bad grades. Honestly, like she wouldn't.
Yeah,
like,
grades
grades and
always
stuff like that.
important.
Yeah, just they would want me to have a good work ethic and just try to do my best whenever I could. Like in the wrestling room and the football too. Like they would see me out there and they would like give it your all, just try to do what you can.
Yeah.
Because they know I like love the sports and stuff like that. So and
So I'm assuming you guys, I mean, obviously you're not old enough to drink, but I'm assuming you guys don't drink and stuff.
No.
yeah, we don't do something like that.
And a lot of other kids are,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not there's anything, I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with that other than the whole legal thing,
Yeah.
but sports, running a business, drinking might be fun in the moment, but it's going to leave you tired, hungover. Cardio is going to go downhill. So you guys, your mind, body, that's kind of what's important.
It's important to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
What do you guys eat? What kind of food do you guys eat?
I'm actually into like hunting and fishing a lot.
Okay.
So I eat a lot of deer meat, salmon, trout, bass.
Like stuff you catch?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything, and then a lot of chicken and rice, whatever my mom makes sometimes. Or,
Okay.
Or my grandma. I go to my grandma's house all the time, and she makes some wonderful food.
Honestly, I just eat whatever. Like I love to eat,
Miguel's like,
Yeah.
I just eat the deer.
Yeah. Don't even cook it. No, but yeah.
I catch the deer barehanded and wrestle him to the ground and eat it right there on the spot.
Get a fight a bear one day for a salmon.
Yeah. But just a lot of meat, honestly. I like rice. I like trying different foods, honestly, like Japanese foods. I tried Indian food once, it was pretty good. I forgot what it was. I think it was pho.
Pho?
Pho.
Pho?
Yeah. Pho.
Okay.
Oh,
It was pretty good.
Are you guys from Yakima?
Yeah, I am. I
Yeah.
did live in California for 1 year at one point in my life.
Okay, but you're born here?
Yeah, I was born here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in Oregon and then we lived there for a little bit, but then we ended up moving here.
Yeah.
Okay.
A funny
Yeah,
story
when I
of
was
how I ended up here. So it was actually the day that my parents were leaving to California is when I was born. I was a premature baby. I think I was born like 1.5 months early or 2 months early.
Okay.
And then from there on, we just decided to stay here. They were already having me. My mom was.
So you were born in California or you were conceived in
So-
California?
So the day, no, the day that my parents were going to California, because they were visiting my dad's family here in Yakima, because my parents actually met in California, and
Okay.
my dad had all his family here, so they came back. And the day that they were heading out to California, driving already over there, barely leaving Yakima, I think my mom's water broke and they had to go to the hospital.
Oh shit.
And that's when I was born.
Wow, you're like a backseat born baby, huh? That's pretty cool.
I wouldn't say backseat, but almost.
Almost. You weren't conceived in a backseat, but you were born in a backseat. So are your mom and dad, are they still around? Everybody still, are your parents together?
No, they actually divorced a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you get along with mom and dad? Like,
Yeah, I do.
okay.
Yeah,
And they get along for you or?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, mom. But you guys have parents in your life, active parents in your life,
Yeah.
and you have relationships with your mom and your dad,
Yeah.
and
I
you're
feel like they've kind of helped to like motivate us. Just seeing how hard they've worked my whole life, just seeing how hard they work, it's inspired me to work as hard as them.
what do you guys as parents do?
My mom, she used to be a CTA care worker.
Okay.
Yeah. But then she like with COVID and stuff, how like
Yeah.
it was a little isolated and stuff, like with people.
A little.
Yeah. But then she ended up right now she works at a restaurant.
Okay.
But she's trying to get back onto the caregiver stuff. She really likes that, like helping out people and like
Right.
she likes like the old people, like she
Yeah.
like likes talking to them. They're nice and stuff like that.
And you can't knock the restaurant world in Yakima. Or Washington in general. Like I moved here from Florida,
Oh,
and
wow.
if you're in the service industry in Florida, you're probably struggling because the minimum wage there is way different than it is
I
here.
think we have like
Yeah.
one of the highest minimum wages.
Yeah,
here.
here's
I
like
think
16, right? Or like 15,
15.
Yeah, in Florida, even if so, let's say Florida's got minimum wage of $15.
Yeah.
But in the service industry, like if you're doing hair, nails, restaurant, minimum wage is not regular minimum wage; it's like $3 an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It drops way down. So places like Washington,
like in Texas too, right? I heard Texas.
probably the same way. Yeah, Idaho, it's like that too.
Yeah.
Washington is a good state to, if you're in a service industry, you could still make $100,000 a year in a service industry. And it's not easy work. It's not like you're just showing up to work. You've got to juggle and deal with people's personalities. So, and we got to do what we got to do to put food on the table.
Yeah.
What about your
As far
parents?
as my parents, my dad's a contractor, so
Okay.
he does construction, and my mom, she's actually she works for the ESD.
What is the ESD?
It's a educational school district.
Okay.
And I think she like coaches teachers or something like that.
Oh, so your mom's got a firm grasp of what you're doing in school.
And she she really does. She really does. She tells me all the time. And she's going to school right now. She's going to, I think she graduated from the University of Washington not too long ago.
Okay.
She's going for her master's in
Nice.
social work and psychology.
Is your mom watching today too?
I think she's at work right now. So
Okay,
most likely
so she'll
not.
watch it on the replay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, shout out to your parents. Excuse me. They've clearly raised they've clearly raised two young men here that know what they're doing, and they've got a good head on their shoulders. And you still got a lot of room to grow. If you make a mistake and you fuck up, just keep going. If somebody gets mad about something, it is what it is. But as long as you're taking your time, you guys using Q-tips and stuff when you get in these cars to get into
we have like special little brushes that we use.
Yeah, they call it detailing
What?
tips, basically.
Yeah, it's like a detailing tip.
so it's
It's like a Q-tip.
We have
it's
like
like a
we have, like,
Q-tip but
different
made
sizes.
for this.
Yeah.
made
Okay.
for detailing. Yeah, and we use a lot of like little. We try to get into the cracks and stuff. Like we have with the air compressor. It's called I don't really know how to say it.
Tornado.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
it's like a gun basically,
this
and it
big.
shoots out air,
Yeah.
and it spins it around, so like it gets all the air.
Oh wow.
and
Yeah.
just boom, just takes everything out. You shoot into a crack and it just everything will go everywhere, but you pick it up afterwards.
Right.
It's
You
just-
vacuum it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It like loosens up the dirt and all the nasty stuff in there.
Well, what's the best way for people to find you guys if they want to utilize your services? Is there a phone number you want them to call?
We have a business
Yeah,
card.
the business card. I think I have one.
There's some
Oh,
right there.
we
Too.
can use those.
Right there. We have
Can you see this, Tony?
No. Go back
Well,
a
let's-
little bit.
If you
There
can't see it,
right
no,
there, right there.
right there, you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is their business card, and we'll also post their information in the description. You can reach Miguel and Jose at 509-480-5949. You can also reach them at 509-961-2625. We got Jose Sanchez 207 at iCloud.com. And is that, man, my eyes are, what's your email?
Angel Galvez 123-765
At
gmail.com.
And Instagram at H3 Detailing. It's H3.detailing.
Yeah.
And I think I may have put my partner Tony on the spot, but I think we're gonna donate a website to them, right, Tony?
Yes.
We're gonna donate a website to you guys. Now we're not gonna charge you for the website, but the hosting and
Oh,
whatever those
yeah,
fees you guys
yeah,
got to
we
pay
got that.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is very Tony. What's a average cost that will cost them to maintain a website?
It's like $50.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And
not-
that way you can have all of your contact information in one spot, and you can kind of use that. Obviously you want people to go to your social media to see your stuff, but website, you'll have the professional emails, you'll have the
Yeah.
things that give you what some people think matters. To me,
Yeah.
your fucking email could be, I like snot.com. And as long as you do a good job, who cares? But there's people out there that are going to judge you on your presentation. They judge a book by its cover sometimes.
That's why we try to give a good presentation at first. Like usually when we get to the client's house, we give them a good talk. Like I like to ask them how their day is going. Give a little, because I'm a people person.
Icebreakers.
I love to talk, and we just give a little icebreaker and just try to get them into a comfortable like state, and then we go on to the car, and then I even ask them, I'm like, is there anything that you like want? What do you need with this car? Is like the main question. Like, what do you want done? Like, usually they say I want it cleaned,
Oh yeah.
but like, is there any stains? Is there any like spots that you really
Right.
that bothers you? Because I know some people have like OCD like that they see a spot every day and like it just annoys them, because I'm like that sometimes. Like in the car, I see like a little dirt stain and I'm just like, it bothers me sometimes.
Yeah, because there's and I'm sure we can link it right into the website. Like there's things, you ever heard of Calendly?
Never.
No,
Calendly is like an appointment setting. And it's like an appointment setting tool. So if somebody's interested in wanting to use your services, you can send them a link, and in that link, you can create your own like questionnaire. Like, what's most important to you when you get your car cleaned? You just want like it to have a bath. You want, you got stains in there. You got a kid that threw up in the back seat, dog hair, things like
that,
this.
Things like that.
You know,
like
so you kind of know what you're walking into.
like, we have a customer. It was not that long ago where I guess her husky threw up in the back seat, and it was like oh, okay. Like this has an odor and stuff like that. So we try to remove all that and try to like leave it as clean as possible.
Have you guys ran into any cars yet where it's like, I swear to God, there was a dead body in this car? We're cleaning up a crime
Not
scene right
yet.
now.
Not yet.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully not
but
soon either.
to touch up on that, like, yeah, we know what we're doing, like, as far as cleaning the cars, but like how he was saying, you know, some people, like, maybe even if it's just a coffee stain, you know, just
Right.
they really want that stain out. That's really important to them. We'll go out and do that.
And when you're done, do you take the time to say, hey, you know, we got everything cleaned up, and I just want to let you know we got these stains out over here?
Oh, yeah.
Or if there's something
Yeah.
that won't come out, do you kind of say, hey, look, we hit the stain with every chemical known to man, and I don't want you to think that we ignored it, but
Oh, yeah.
it's not coming out.
Yeah, we try to do that too.
So far that hasn't happened to us.
Yeah,
though.
so far that hasn't really happened to us.
Yeah.
We
We get in there pretty good. We got a drill. We attach a brush head to it, and we just
Okay.
go in
Yeah.
circular motion until it comes out.
And then usually if
Nice.
we can't get it out, we just like if it's cloth, we use like like a carpet cleaner, but it's safe for
Oh,
all
yeah.
materials. Like it won't damage the color of the cloth or anything like that. But you spray it on there, damp it a little bit, you know, just brush it out a little bit, and then usually gets it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially on the carpet floor, we have brass brushes or like just like little brushes with like metals in it.
It's almost like a toothbrush that has like different heads in it, and you can work it like different materials. Like sometimes, yeah, like you get a really bad gum stain, you'll probably have to use like the metal brush.
Right.
So that one you gotta like wet it first because you don't want to scratch up their
Right.
carpet
their
or-
leather, carpet, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really bad. But
What's the cool? What's like the nicest car you guys have done so far?
The WRX.
yeah, we did a WR. It was a
Oh, yeah.
STI.
Okay.
Subaru STI. Yeah.
You gonna
Set-
have to do your Ferrari?
I'm gonna have them do the jet.
Okay.
Just kidding.
All right. The private.
Nope, not yet. Wise Media Group doesn't have a jet yet. All right, guys. Well, hey, Miguel and Jose, I think you guys are doing fantastic work here. You guys are stepping up in the community. You're getting yourself out there. Hopefully, we'll get a website up here for you in the next couple of days, and you guys can launch it and use the website to kind of promote what you're doing. Get your social media up there because that's where people are going to find you. Guys, if you wanna reach out, we'll also sponsor anybody that sees this video. The first person to reach out and say, I want to get my car cleaned. You got to comment in the YouTube channel. You got to be a subscriber. You got to comment. You got to like the video. And if you comment, I'll get my car cleaned, and don't tell your friends to do it. Somebody that's watching this video, we'll go ahead and sponsor a car cleaning, and we'll pay them for one cleaning through a Wise Media Group.
First 5 people get a discount. I'll say that.
First 5
Yeah.
people get a discount.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
20% discount.
Okay. And we'll post the price once they get the price finalized. We'll post the price of what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for coming out.
for having
Appreciate you
For
guys.
having us, Yep.
Go Davis.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Wise Media Group with Miguel and Jose. We're out of here. Peace.
Yep. Bye.
That was cool.